1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and give yourself a 200. Divide 200, actually. Don't everyone take 200, but divide 200. And as you guys are starting to loot the corpses and all of that good stuff,
40 each.
I also want you guys to take another 10 EXP 10 EXP apiece as well. No, actually, everybody go ahead and take a 50 EXP bonus as well for basically fending off the attackers on the mill. So you guys can take an additional 50 apiece.
So 90 total.
Yep, everyone finds a total of around a gold apiece. That's between all of the cultists and the guards. Everyone gets a gold apiece, and at this time, one of the sergeants that you remember seeing back at the keep in the center of Greenest appears with a contingency of about 12 to 16 guards. And he tells you that you are free to leave, and they see the carnage. And what do you guys say? Anything else, or they're kind of looking around?
You might need to clean this lot up first before you start grinding any more flour.
Well, welcome to the party, huh?
We might have knocked one in the wheel. Sorry about that.
Dave, how much gold?
1 gold apiece, pretty much.
Okay, thank you.
But there is some loot as well, probably from the town, because you guys had encountered quite a bit of the looting that had been occurring. So you guys found a bunch of candelabras, some more statues. I mean, there's really no gold piece value, pretty much sentimental value to pretty much all of the members of Greenest.
Well, let's leave them.
That's the villager stuff in it.
Yeah, but you
Unless
remember...
one looks like a fiend.
Ooh, none of them look like a fiend, unfortunately.
Then I don't care.
Yeah, you remember this sergeant as Barthen Sharpblade, and he gives you praise, gives you thanks, looks around and goes, "Wow, you had fun without us, eh?"
Aye. What word from the keep?
It's about 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning now, and he tells you that the dragon has not been back to the keep, and it looks like other reports from scouts around Greenest say that it looks like the attacks are starting to thin out, and most of the cultists are actually pulling away from the town.
Excellent news.
And this is around 4 o'clock in the morning. So
About time.
Has there been anyone sent to Amos requesting support?
No. He just tells you that you're free to go back to the keep. Night Hill is still there. Escobert is there. Escobert had just got back to the keep as well. They finished off the rest of the cultists and the dragonkin that were at the temple, at the sanctuary. So Escobert is back.
Did they
as well.
kill the dragonborn?
Supposedly, Barthen tells you that he thinks that it was killed, but he's not 100% sure. But usually he says Escobert doesn't take prisoners, so chances are they're probably all dead. Yes.
Well, we've cleaned up here. Let's move ourselves to the keep and present ourselves to Night Hill and Escobar the Red again.
Okay.
Just I'll just say to the commander that if has any more trouble tonight and they need help, then to light a fire or something somehow to let us know, and we can come back.
Okay. The sergeant tells you that there's plenty of hay around, plenty of sacks of flour, so he said he could get a fire started rather easily. Okay, so you guys are going to be leaving the mill. Is there anything that you want to do while you are heading back to the keep, or you can do other things as well if you want? You don't have to go back to the keep, but
can I ask the sergeant what the building is to the north directly from here that's fenced off?
Oh, that is Night Hill's estate. And there's been quite a few. There were quite a few guards there throughout the entire invasion, and the sergeant thinks that Sergeant Sharpblade thinks that all is secure up there. Although there was looting done from Night Hill's estate.
Can I also ask, is there an inn in the town?
An inn.
Tavern.
There's several small taverns, but they both show damage. All of the alcohol was looted, basically taken out of
A travesty.
Yes, it is. He just kind of says, "Yes, my friend, it is alcohol abuse at its finest."
And of course, I'm going to just do the usual bard thing off on the side.
I'll.
You're getting
Yep,
good at that.
We may as well head back
Yep.
then, guys. And
Are there
gals.
any additional fires burning as we make our way back?
How are you guys going to travel back? Are you going to? Well, actually, let me put you guys back on the map of Greenest. I'm sorry about that. How are you guys going to travel back to the keep, or are you going to travel
Main
other
road.
places?
Are we just gonna follow the road?
Main
Follow
road,
the road.
Dave.
Okay. You guys have control of the barrel, so you guys can move the barrel wherever you would like to go. So I can kind of get so I can actually see where you guys want to move. So.
I assume also on our way back, as tired as we are, we're probably still fairly alert to any additional threats, any kobolds jumping out at
Yes.
us. So we're not running back. We're
Yeah, we're kind of
Being cautious
keeping an
now.
eye out and just see if we can hear any, villagers in distress or anything like that on the way.
Yeah, there's
we're patrolling.
It's 3 or 4 a.m. now, and you guys are on your last leg. I mean, you guys are exhausted. You have been fighting for about 10 hours, solid 10 hours. So I want you to give me one group stealth check. And if you have heavy armor on, go ahead and roll with disadvantage as well, because the heavy armor does grant disadvantage. Yeah, you guys are definitely exhausted. You guys are spent. You're hungry. You're thirsty.
Seeing now that I'm level 2 and I'm not proficient with stealth, I can add half of my proficiency thanks to Jack of all trades.
That's right.
Excellent.
I think you get that several times as well.
And of course, I have to roll a piss poor number.
So you guys get right to about where you're at now, and there's a little bit of chitter chatter between the two Dragonborn, and all of a sudden you start to see a cultist, a group of about a dozen cultists and kobolds. Seems like they're bickering one another between the part of their group. Looks like they're bickering with one another. You guys are able to get around the corner of a building. They all slide right by. Nothing happens. No encounters. You guys are able to get back to the keep.
Can we tell what they're squabbling about?
Well, the Dragonborns can tell that the kobolds were saying something about you're not superior to us dragonkin, to us kobolds. So they were definitely fighting with one another.
Dissent among the ranks? Ooh.
You are not better than us because you are humans.
I don't know, guys. I kind of want to just go up to him and blast him in the face with fire. Is that so wrong?
I've got the same feeling.
James 1000, thank you for the follow, James.
I'm shattered.
Welcome to the community, James R1000.
If they've passed us by, there's no need to. You say about a dozen?
Yeah, he said
Yep,
about
there's a dozen,
cultists.
probably 12,
Yeah,
16,
it's-
somewhere on
Do
there.
that.
Well, they won't be over our heads this time.
Unless we've got some archers up on the tower watching over our shoulders.
Metterby, thank you very much for the
Or
follow
you want
as
to
well.
bait them to the castle?
Metterby, thank you.
Maybe.
Well, I start running now.
Oh,
Nice.
your faith in me is astounding, Ralph.
Yep.
He's afraid I'm going to poke him in the leg too.
Oh.
Nah, well, I'm just gonna head to the keep.
All right, so you guys get up to the keep.
All right.
It's uneventful, and in fact, several kobolds run by. They don't even pay you any attention. Their arms are full of loot. Looks like a bunch of junk, actually. Pieces of wood, and I mean, it just looks like they're just looting everything. Now, when you guys get back to the keep, the guards on the west wall, they now the gate is fully mended now. They've been working on that for quite a few hours since that major offensive happened. You guys are able to get back in. As you guys get back into the actual center courtyard of the keep, there's still the same thing. There's lots of wounded out there. All of the looks like the healers and the men of the temple are healing everyone as well. So you also get a glimpse of Eden Falcon Moon. He welcomes you back to the keep as well, and he says, "Welcome back, dwarf." As he's holding up a piece of wood behind his face.
Oh man, this guy's gonna go down in D&D lore now. He has to.
Oh, jeez.
I'll just nod my head at him.
Would he be our Wilson from Tool Time? Wouldn't he be our Wilson?
Oh yeah, totally.
Just never see his face.
Yeah.
Like really high pitched voice.
Oh,
That is great. So you're handed a small piece of tack ration, a tin cup for water. You guys are tended to. Several of the temple men come over to assist you, ask you if you need any kind of medical treatment.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and roll a 2d4 plus 2. They hand you a healing potion to drink. So whoever they hand out, several of them, I guess it would be Rurok and also
me.
Silverclaw.
Can I say I need one and pretend to drink it and then stash it?
Negative Ghost Rider. Sure, if you want to do a deception roll.
They would forgive me. I'm so cute.
Well, I think they're kind of needing these healing potions at the moment.
Yeah,
Loads of
I
people-
won't do it.
You can do it if you want.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
want, sure, you can do it.
I'm not the rogue.
Well, okay, here we go.
All right, so you guys are back here. You see, Guy. Guy pulls a quick one.
Woo!
Is that the deception roll? Or the sleight of hand? I'm sorry, I guess it would be.
That's the sleight of hand.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
sleight
that
of
potion's
hand.
in my pack
Wow.
now.
Yeah, you see Guy lift up that potion and swap it out with an empty vial real quick, and he pockets it. So you can go ahead and put a. 1 second. Let me see if there's anything noticed. So let me do a contest versus you real quick. Nothing is noticed. You're able to switch the potion out, and you hand the empty vial back to the cleric. He
You're
kinda
my
bows
hero,
and-
Guy.
and walks away. So you can go ahead and add a potion to your character sheet, Zelos.
I will do that.
Nice move. Nice sleight of hand roll. I like it. All right, so you guys are back. You see that Nighthill and Escobert are up one of the ramparts, and you can see that Nighthill is pointing over to one area to the southeast, over the sorry, to the northeast, over the northern wall again. Pretty much where you guys were at when you were manning the ballista. They're over there in that area. But you can see them too, and then Nighthill notices that you guys are back in the courtyard, and he motions you to come up.
Okay.
So we go up and
Yep.
you know those little notches they have in the wall for archers to shoot in? I sit in one of those.
Do or die time. The rope comes loose and launches. No, it doesn't launch. Doesn't launch you. I'm just kidding.
No, it's not sitting on a ballista.
Parapet.
Sitting in a crenulation.
Yeah,
I was
that.
joking around. So as you guys, the party gets up to the top of the northern rampart on the northern wall, and Nighthill. He says, "Is the mill safe? Did the sergeant meet up with you? Okay, is everything fine at the mill?"
Yeah.
Sergeant met up. They burned a few bags of wheat, but most of it's still intact.
Alright.
The guys all need to
That's
clean
good
up the
news.
place a bit.
Clean up the
We
place.
met some resistance.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of the product damaged?
No, majority of it should be fine.
No,
If a little blood splattered.
there are 2 new holes on the 2nd level, but other than that,
And you may want to clean that grinding wheel, since one of the corpses fell onto it.
Sorry about that.
Oh goodness.
How we roll.
So Escobert and Nighthill both, start to look to the north. They say most of the invaders are leaving, and you can see them. They're basically heading down the main road right out of Greenest to the north. And then, as the smoke is still filling the field down below, there's still several piles of hay that are burning, not like they once were. There's also some wagons set ablaze. There's some roofs that are on fire, several roofs. And then all of a sudden, from the darkness, you see a creature that strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. Although it is shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall. Its skin is covered in blue scales, its fingers bear wicked claws, and its face has the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 8 yards from the main gate. So you guys start to walk over to the main gate, and you're following because they're going from the north to the west. So as this massive creature stops 8 yards from the main gate of the keep, he starts to scan the wall, and Escobert and Nighthill have their arms up as the archers start to draw their arrows and their bows back with arrows. All of a sudden, a line of kobolds fan out behind this massive creature. With their spears, they start to prod 4 human prisoners into the dim light. You can make out one as a woman. There is also a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and also 2 small children. Then the half-dragon creature hails the keep. "Defenders of Greenest! This has been a successful night, and I am feeling most generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? I have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me one-on-one, and then, after the fight, you can have these 4 pitiful humans in exchange."
Dave, I start walking out.
You just you don't say anything. You just start walking right out.
Yep, this has got to be a Dragonborn thing, baby.
Oh my
It's got to be
goodness.
Dragonborn.
All right. So
I'd follow.
as you get down to the base of the rampart, you walk outside, and Night Hill and Escobart is just, they are in awe. They haven't even had a chance to say anything, and you are just storming out there, and you can hear Night Hill say, "Good luck, my friend. You're gonna need it."
He's going to need it.
So you get out to the front of the keep. You can see that the kobolds are, they're not. Doesn't look like any of the kobolds are. Looks like they're starting to form a half circle around this large dragonkin type of creature. All of the you can hear both Nighthill and Escobert tell and warn the guards not to interfere. They all lower their bows. The kobolds as well. They all lower their spears. Looks like we are going to have a good old-fashioned fight. So this dragonkin, he has asked for the best warrior. So Kodojo, you have exited the keep. Let's go ahead and take a. It is 10 o'clock. Not to do any kind of spoiler or anything. Not any kind of suspenseful drama end or anything.
Of course not.
Let's go ahead and take our. Let's take a 10-15 minute break, and then we'll continue. So I'll see you guys at about 10 after 10. So Kodojo, looks like you will be fighting this dragonkin. So you'll be able to parlay whatever you want with this creature when we get back, and good luck, man. Wow, that was quick. That was actually really quick. That was without haste. I go out. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So, guys, I'll be back in I'll be back by 10 after. So,
Okay.
all right, Kodojo, good luck, young Padawan.
I'm gonna need it.
All right, so y'all, this is pretty much the finale of Act 1. And Kodojo is going to need to fight this dragonkin. And this is this going to be a fight to the death? We don't know. We'll have to see whenever we get back. So I'm going to go ahead and go on break, guys. I have got to get a bio, and I need to get something to drink. So if you guys would be so gracious enough to turn off all of your ad blocks and on all that good stuff, I want to run 3 minutes worth of commercials if you guys don't mind. This is the